Hello and welcome again to VW Feast, and today we're doing Japanese fried chicken. Yes, we've spent some time in our wonderful country and we brought back fried chicken. So, a bewilderingly large amount of ingredients today. First of all, we have the chicken, and we're using chicken thighs for extra flavour. And then what we're going to show you is three elements. There's the marinade, there's going to be the batter, and then there's going to be a dipping sauce as well. As you can see, VW is showing you all the different elements there. So for the batter, we've got the egg, the cornflour, some herbs. We've also got oyster sauce. We're using sake as well to provide an extra bit of flavour. Yes, that's good. Of course, this is the sake that's made it into the recipe and not into the VW. We're using quite a lot of soy sauce, and we're also using other sort of flavour balances like the chilies, a bit of sugar, garlic, and sesame oil. Finally, some vinegar. And combining all these is going to be the art. And a lime. Wonderful. So yes, first of all we're going to make the marinade. So we're just combining some of the ingredients here, and as with all marinades, you'll want to put it aside for a while to allow it to work. Of course, not too long, because this has got a slightly acidic marinade and eventually that would toughen up the meat, but certainly an hour or so just to flavour the chicken. Now we are using some of the using some of the soy sauce just to make sure we get all that lovely oyster sauce. And then the vinegar. So combine all those together. And then what we'll do is we'll put in our chicken to marinate. You can use any part of the chicken you want. We've gone for thigh because we think it's a slightly tastier meat. Obviously then you have to remove the bones from it just to make sure you don't break your teeth. So, final zhuzh, and then we'll just put a few tablespoons over the chicken. We've actually made quite a lot of the marinade that we can then save and use for other things. This will obviously keep for ages in the fridge. So don't worry that we've made a huge amount of marinade. We've deliberately done that so that we can keep making more chicken if we need to. Cover that, and using the right side of the lid, give it a final shake and just put it to one side. While it's marinating, you can make the dipping sauce. So again, we've got some sugar, some of the garlic, and I do think the VW is making it more difficult than it needs to be here, but if you want to use your whisk to get things out of bowls, then go right ahead. Of course, every country believes it has the very best fried chicken. There's an argument for southern states of the US having very good fried chicken. I've had some incredible Korean fried chicken, but this is Japanese fried chicken. Very delicate, lovely. So there's our dipping sauce, and we'll just put that aside. Now we're making the batter, and to this we're going to obviously have an egg and some cornflour. Just beat the egg together. And then combine with the cornflour, make sure all that's mixed together properly. It always helps to have someone off camera just taking all these bowls from you. Guess what's my job? So as you can see, the corn flour becomes completely incorporated within that egg. Much lighter batter than perhaps used to with other fried chicken. So we then get our chicken, which has been marinating nicely, and just using the forceps place the pieces of chicken into the batter. You don't want to take any more of that marinating liquid, it's just going to then thin out the batter, so you just want the chicken, not the liquid. And then just mix it all together. It's a particularly sophisticated recipe, this one, lots of technique. Then we got it all coated, let's go to the fryer, get this nice and hot, and then just gently place the chicken into the oil. Obviously do it this way rather than in a basket and down, otherwise it'll just stick to the bottom of the basket. So just gently moving it around to make sure it doesn't stick. Probably trying to place the chicken rather than drop it, you don't really want to splash oil all over yourself. So don't try and do too much at once. We've got about one serving here and it's cooking nicely without clugging together. And there you have it, Japanese fried chicken, served with chopsticks and your dipping sauce. Enjoy.
Mm.